So yeah, I had a session with Adam Jones, a little bit of a one-to-one scrum session, which I absolutely loved. He did put me through my paces. Like, I thought we were just going to sit down and take selfies and have a tea, but yeah, he definitely worked me. But it was good. I enjoyed it. I got into rugby through my PE teacher. I went to Chiswick School down in West London, and my PE teachers, 2 of them actually, were my first introduction to rugby. They brought rugby balls into school and in the PE session, so we're going to do rugby today, and I was the only one out of my peers that was up for it. I was really buzzing and I couldn't wait to play. And after that session, I was like, where's this sport been in my life? No Woman No Child documentary, I think it was the biggest platform I've ever had to actually tell my story. For me, I felt like it was really important for me to get my message across in that documentary. I made it public that I want to play for England one day. That's the dream. I want to be the first Black and Muslim woman to play for England. And it's just sort of put in that dream. The reason why I was so public about that is because I want people to believe in themselves, and I feel like people do have goals, people have their own dreams, and hopefully me being open about mine can also make them, see that they can also follow their dreams. And it's about, inspiring those people that I represent, women and mothers. I'm a mother, I've got 3 children as well. I'm a career woman, obviously having a career in NHS. Getting the younger generation to believe that one day they can be future rugby stars as well. Balancing my nursing career in NHS and rugby was tough, but at the same time it had its positives. So if I've had like a tough day at work or tough week at work, I can go onto the rugby pitch and release all that stress and that energy. So it was a nice balance. When you're passionate about something and you really want to do something, you find a way to make it work, and I think that's what I did. And yeah, I don't regret trying to juggle all of those things. It can be hard, yes, but yeah, I wouldn't change it. My message to people, of all backgrounds that have a dream or want to play rugby or haven't picked up a rugby ball before, is just give it a go. Whether it's a dream you have, whether it's rugby you want to try out, just give it a go, because you don't know unless you try. And I think rugby is such a sport that when you come in, you're coming into a family environment essentially. You're meeting new people, you're finding more about yourself, finding more about other people's and their cultures and their background, and you make lifelong friends, and it's good for that social support, the emotional support, but also physical well-being and definitely mental health as well. So I think rugby is a space that you can call your own, and you can be freely who you want to be within a rugby space. So I always encourage people to pick up the rugby ball, because it's not just a game, it's bigger than that.